Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe for more chilling true crime stories, where justice takes unexpected turns.
This case is one of the most talked about missing person cases in America, and it has had the country on the edge of their seats for the last 27 years. But now finally, after all this time, we finally know the truth. On June 27, 1995, 27-year-old morning news anchor Jodi Huisentruit was getting ready to start her day. She had just parked her car in the parking lot of her apartment complex when she was suddenly attacked. Her killer, whoever it was, took her personal belongings and scattered them around the parking lot, including her car keys, her watch, and her purse. And then they also proceeded to trash the apartment that she shared with her two roommates. They beat her up pretty bad, but it wasn't a robbery. So then they left her in her red Mazda and drove it around for a bit before abandoning it and returning it back to the apartment complex. This is where they should have stopped, but they didn't. They went back to the car and got rid of some of her belongings in the trunk before driving away. Police believed that she was still alive at this point because they found blood in the trunk of the car. The investigation went nowhere. Despite being one of the most publicized missing persons cases in the country, there were zero leads. They had absolutely no idea what happened to her or who could have done such a thing. It was the kind of crime that shocked the entire nation. Throughout the years, there have been so many theories surrounding her disappearance. People believed that her colleagues were involved or even her own boyfriend. But in reality, none of those theories were true. We didn't know what actually happened to her until a few months ago when the police got a call from a man named John K. Schatz. He was 83 years old and he was dying of cancer. And before he died, he wanted to confess to the police what he did to Jodi. Apparently, he had killed her, and he led the police to where her body was buried. The police dug up the site, and they found her remains as well as her dental records, which confirmed her identity. They also found out that he had confessed to a similar crime in Florida in 1996, but for some reason he was never charged for it. For whatever reason, they let him go. And so he became one of America's most notorious serial killers, known for his unusual MO of only targeting young women who worked in television. He was known as the TV grab man because he would always attack these women outside of their workplaces. But anyway, after all this time, justice has finally been served to both the victim and her family. Rest in peace to Jodi, and may her family find peace knowing that her killer is finally brought to justice.